essentially, we have in our country a mindset for which I have to pinpoint and blame the Congress party. They are the ones who are in the habit of putting the blames on the CIA for everything. Everything goes wrong. Americans are doing this thing. JP's movement was backed by American CIA. All the Indian Americans were CIA agents. Anna Hazare was CIA agent. So everybody is a CIA agent, but at the same time, their own children are living in America. By the way, don't forget that. You recall that Mumbai attacks happened. So Diggy Raja and his some friend chums were spreading this rumor, and openly that this was a handiwork of the CIA and Mossad and IB. God knows which world they live in, but they thought it was a joint operation of the RSS and the CIA, and at the same time, I'm sure Diggy Raja son was sitting in America. So this is a fault of the Americans that they ignore these things and they allow these children of such people to come and settle down their countries and live there. So this is a cock and bull story. It has nothing to stand on. The second theory, which has been talked about, that Russians killed him because Shastri ji signed the Tashkent Accord under tremendous pressure, and probably he would have gone back and he would have, disowned it. So that is the idea Daya Bhai Patel is giving in his book. Well, I'm not going to believe it for 2-3 reasons. One is very obvious, natural, which was given by Lal Bahadur Shastri's wife also, that they won't do it something like this in their own home. And don't forget, there are 64 members from the Indian delegation, including our defense minister, our foreign minister, secretaries, basically virtually the entire top rung of the Indian government was sitting in Moscow. And there were the media from all over the world. Nobody would try and dare do this kind of mischief in their own country under so much of media glare. That will be suicidal. Second and most important thing, if I have done or anybody has done something wrong, we would try to cover it up. We see very clear signs Russians did not try to cover up. In fact, for instance, a very eminent member of Congress party made a statement in Parliament in 1966 when the issue was being discussed, and 70, that Russians suspected this was poison, and they offered a post-mortem, and it is government of India which denied. So then the government of the day said nothing of such sort happened. But later, after 30-40 years, we came to know it was true. So Russian actually offered post-mortem. He actually arrested the cook. So which brings me to the third theory. So there was an inside hand. So my misfortune is that I don't see anything wrong with the American side. I see nothing, in a sense that Russians, I don't blame them. But there is something hanky-panky, something wrong with the Indian side. Because for one, don't forget, we are the people who go all over the world and we keep talking about the virtues of non-violence and truth. So people who are, experts in telling the truth and expert in the art and craft of non-violence, they should answer this question when you were asked point blank in Parliament whether not Russians offered you post-mortem. Why did you lie? So they offered you post-mortem, you refused. So I have a problem right now. So there is something which happened within India. As things stand today, I do not know. Tomorrow, maybe something else will come up. And again, the problem is that, the only way we can do something about this case, the approach would be probably similar, is to, Russians must have kept a huge, thick dossier about the whole incident. Don't forget, Shastri ji died in the country. The KGB was on the job after they did the inquiry, and they arrested the cooks and they did many things. So common sense, they must have maintained a thick dossier on the case. But you and I can't see the dossier because it is lying secret in Moscow. Now, who can access it? My government. So what we need to do is to my government. And don't forget, I keep repeating this thing, the government which stands for the truth and non-violence for the entire world, not just for our country. They should declassify their own papers first. I'm sure the IB must have done a proper inquiry about this case. Declassify your files. Don't give me the excuse which you keep giving for Subhas Chandra Bose, because you keep giving excuses. It was, British era, even though there's no difference. The government is same before and after. They were same Lal Bahadur running the government, both sides, the 47. So you declassify your papers and then you ask questions about their file. So in fact, the government of India is not doing it. So you don't get anything from Russian side.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.